Hi, and welcome to Quilting with Lori. My name is Lori Dickman. Today I want to share with you some video tutorials and free patterns that I have available for you out on my YouTube channel. I'm going to share links and show you these PDFs and these beautiful blocks for 4th of July or any patriotic holiday throughout the year. All of these blocks and these patterns are made using my Speedy Solutions techniques, and I do have a book and a video on my YouTube channel. It's on my homepage of my YouTube channel. You can go there to watch it. It's Speedy Solutions to cut, sort, and organize your scrap stash. And this is a wonderful video for you to just teach you how to get your scrap stash cut, sorted, organized, and ready to use to make beautiful quilts. So this is the techniques book. There are 5 scrappy patterns in it, and there's also a corresponding patterns book, and there are 12 additional scrappy patterns in this. This book set is available on my website, and I'll put a link below in the description box in case you're interested in taking a peek at that. But as I mentioned, all of these quilts are made using my Speedy Solutions techniques, and that is where I am pulling scraps or squares or strips from my stash to make each and every one of them. The quilt on the wall here, which is my attic windows, I taught this pattern back on week 37 of my 52-week series of scrappy blocks, and I will link the playlist for all 52 of those scrappy blocks. The PDF is available for you on each one of those videos. There's also a sample pattern for you to think about using, and I'm going to show you how that was put together here in just a minute. A very easy quilt to put together. This quilt is using 4.5-inch and 5-inch squares. As a quilter, you're probably aware of the fact that you can use one block and then twist it or turn it within the context of the quilt to create another look. And that's something that you're going to be able to do with this block. This is the attic windows layout. That's the block. But as you can see on the back here, it can look like this, or you can lay it on the diagonal and create something like that. So this is how I've laid the attic windows. And here is the same block, the exact same block, where it's simply on the diagonal. So that is really fun. When you're creating blocks and having fun putting them together, I encourage you to see what designs you can come up with as you're putting your blocks together. So this morning I want to share with you 3 different PDFs that I have available for you that are out on my 52-week series of scrappy blocks. Here is one. This one was week 38, I believe. I'll have links for all of these for you. This one was week 43. And then, of course, this one is week 37. And this is the block that was used to make this block right behind me. So let's take a peek at how we did all of this. For each of these, I simply pulled my scrap stash, whether it was 3.5-inch squares, 4.5-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and I'm going to show you my newest pattern, which is I Love America, the flag. And this PDF is available for you out on my website. I'll have a link below, but it's using strips. It went together so very quickly. And there are PDFs available for the templates as well, the star and the letters. So I'm going to share with you today how to put these together, and I'll have links that will give you full tutorials on these, my playlist of the 52-week series of scrappy blocks also. I do want to recommend to all of you, when you go out to that 52-week series of the playlist, which has all of those scrappy blocks, I would, if I was you, I would print them out and have them available in a notebook where you've got all of the PDFs for each of the blocks, as well as the sample idea for a quilt as well. There's so much out there for you. And you can either print them and put them in a notebook like I have done, or you can just save them to your computer so that you'll have access to them in the future. But it's a great way to be able to put together a new quilt design by just grabbing a few of those scrappy blocks, go into your scrap stash, and have fun creating some beautiful scrappy quilts. Let's start with week number 37 of my 52-week series. This is that attic windows block, and I have 3 of them that I had accomplished here a while back. I don't have the 4th one, but you can see the beautiful pattern that's starting here. This pattern has the lights in the center, but if I was to switch this around like this, you can see that the dark star, if you will, is going to be prominent. So there's a whole lot that you can do with it. And then, of course, you can also lay these out diagonally so that everything is on a diagonal row and you're creating a completely different look. With this, you are simply going to be using 4.5-inch squares and 5-inch squares. And so I've pulled my bin. The 5-inch squares are going to make the half square triangles. And it looks like each block has a couple of half square triangles in it. And then the 4.5-inch squares are what you're going to be using predominantly for the block. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4.5-inch squares. A couple of them are dark, a couple of them are medium, and a couple of them are light. So that is how you're going to put these together. The video tutorial on showing you exactly how that is done is available. I'll have that in my description box. You can also go out to my website, quiltingwithlori.com, and go to my blog in the 52-week series of Scrappy Blocks, and you'll be able to find the PDFs out there as well, just in case you can't access the description box if you're watching this on your phone or YouTube TV. So here is my week 38, and this is a wonderful illustration of the flag as well as a saluting soldier here. And the PDF, again, is available within the tutorial. I'll have that linked below. And so there's the instructions on how to put the block together, as well as the template for the soldier. And you're simply using, I've pulled my 1.5-inch strips here. This is my strip stash, and that's what I've used to create the flag portion. You could also just subcut your strips into the 1.5-inch squares or pull your 1.5-inch square bin to create this portion of the block. Very simple block to go together, and you could make a pillow from this. You can make a complete quilt from this. You could really have fun with this block. And so again, the video tutorial is linked below in the description box. It walks you step by step on how to actually create this, as well as how to applique that soldier onto this. So that's available in the description box as well as out on my website. All right, this block is from week number 43 in my 52-week series of Scrappy Blocks. And it's a real simple little block to put together. It is using half square triangles to make these beautiful chevrons. As you can see, it's really scrappy here, and I've used 2 different fabrics here. And then, of course, you have a larger square. I believe this is a 6.5-inch square, so I pulled those from my 6.5-inch bins. And all of these, I believe I used 3-inch squares, and then I ended up creating, trimming them down to 2.5-inch half square triangles. And that's what was used to create this entire block. And I do have a sample idea that I put with the PDF, so you're certainly welcome to try that out. Or you can make a pillow. There's so much you can do with it. And of course, the video tutorial that I will link below gives you step-by-step instructions on how to put this together, how to make those half square triangles, and how to create this beautiful little block. And here is my newest pattern. I've just loaded this onto my website. So if you go out to quiltingwithlori.com and go to my store, you'll find it under the PDF link. And this is the newest one. It's my I Love America flag quilt. Such a simple one to put together. I did this in a morning. You're simply using 2.5-inch strips. So I have gone to my strip container and put those together with the creams and the reds. I did end up putting some of my strips together and piecing them because I didn't quite have enough of the length, but that still works. It works beautifully. I did it in the lights and I did it in the darks here. It's probably not really even noticeable. I also grabbed a 12.5-inch blue, a 10.5-inch gold, and then a little strip of fabric for my USA letters. The pattern gives you the complete instructions on how to put it together. You also have the reverse image of the lettering that you'll need, and you also have the star, and you will have to tape that together because it's just a little bit too large for one page. But all of those templates are available. I used a 2-inch navy border around the outside edge, Right here, you can see that. And then I think I used maybe a 4-inch border out here, which ends up at 3.5 inches. But you can certainly use it as wide or as narrow as you want. It's something that you can have fun with and play with. But that is my newest pattern, and I hope that you'll check that out. And it's a fun one, simple one, goes together real quickly. So I hope I've given you plenty of ideas and some information on what you can do to make a wall quilt or a pillow or a full-size quilt if you choose to for this upcoming holiday. And of course, there are patriotic holidays throughout the year that we can use these wonderful quilts. Let me know in the comment section below what you plan to use. If you're going to make one of these, if you have had an opportunity to save or even print out my 52-week series of Scrappy Black PDF patterns with corresponding templates. Hopefully you've made yourself a Scrappy Black book that you can access throughout the year. There's just a lot of really fun things available for you out on my YouTube channel and on my website. Also, I'll be teaching on a quilt cruise coming up the end of August, in the first week of September. It's on the Royal Caribbean. It's with Stitch and Haven Travel, and we're headed to Canada and New England, and hopefully some of you are coming with. So let me know in the comments section if you're going to be attending that quilt cruise where I'll be teaching, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's a 9-night Canada New England cruise. So let me know in the comments section if you're one of my students that I'll get to meet while I'm on the cruise. If you do like the content that I provide on my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share my videos with your quilt guilds, with your friends. That really does help my channel to grow, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. And until then, happy quilting.